Hey Cancers, welcome to the Happy Cancer Tarot channel. Alright, so we are going to be doing your general reading. I feel led to go in with the tarot for the most part. Like every deck that I grab is the tarot deck rather than some oracles. Let's see what's going on though. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is the situation? We got the confusion. The Seven of Cups is the situation. So there's some confusion. Fantasies. What's real and what's fake? Ooh, the Nine of Swords. What's stressing you out? And even with the Nine of Swords, that even goes back to what's real and what's fake. There's some sort of confusion that's stressing you out. Some sort of confusion that could be keeping you up at night. You could be worried about something confusing. You're not knowing what's real, what's fake, what's reality. Why? Why is this happening here? Oh, I wonder if it's because of the Seven of Swords. Because of some deception. That could be why it's happening for some of you, because you're being deceived. You're being lied to. But the thing about it is that with the Seven of Cups, the confusion is coming from a lie. And the reason why you may be feeling stressed out about it is because of, I'm picking up High Priestess energy, but I also looked over here to Temperance as well. But I'm picking up High Priestess, and this Temperance is making me feel like calm down, because you're worried and you're stressed out. Calm down. And if you notice, I don't see the High Priestess, but I just told you guys I'm feeling it. And that says something. That means that you are feeling like something is off. You are feeling like someone or something is deceptive. And it's stressing you out because it's a feeling and it's not matching reality. That's where the confusion is coming from. Because you can't see the High Priestess. So you're in your feelings, you're in your intuition, right? It's like you can feel that there's some deception, but it can't be proven because someone is lying. Ultimately, look, the Temperance is showing up twice. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, someone is lying. There's some sort of deception here. And you can feel it though. You can feel the deception. But I feel like you question yourself. You doubt yourself. Tell me more about what's coming up for the viewer. We're going to get to the bottom of it though. We're going to look more into it. The Three of Pentacles. Ooh, and we got here the Three of Cups. Here comes some outside stuff now. Now I'm seeing three twice. We got three coming in twice, which is making me feel like some sort of outside. Let me adjust this. Making me feel like some sort of outside influence that is causing this confusion. We got here work. There's some sort of work with a third party. Let me see what that's about. And look, the Roar and the Moon card is coming up too. So, let's see here. There's some sort of outside work being done to create this confusion. There's other people that are involved. That's why you may be feeling confused, because it's not just one or two. It's multiple things going on. Multiple people working. Multiple people working. Let's see what this is about, because it's like, what are they doing, or what is this about? And we also got here the Roar card, which is telling me for you, this is coming to a close. This cycle is going to come to a close. Being in the dark, not knowing what's real, not knowing what's fake, being kept in the unknown. That cycle that you're in is going to come to a close. But I want to see, what is this outside work that's being done? Oh, speaking of work, look, toxic work arena. You could be in some sort of toxic work situation. But there are other people, look at this. There are other people around that's keeping this situation confusing and toxic. They're working behind the scenes. The moon, unknown. There's work being done behind the scenes to keep this confusion going, to keep this toxic work situation going. We got here health concern. Now this is going on, again, this is going on with this third party stuff. There's something going on around some sort of concern around health. It's being kept a secret though. It's being kept a secret. There's something going on with the third party. I don't know who this third party is, but someone is keeping a secret around their health, around some sort of medical attention. Now, what does that got to do with you, though? What does that got to do with you? What does this got to do with the viewer? Someone is keeping their health a secret. Look, a serial dater, someone that's a charmer. They got some sort of health concern and they're keeping it a secret. And seeing all these people, I feel like with seeing all these multiple people, they work with a group or not even work. It's a serial dater. They date multiple people, but they got a health concern that they keep a secret. Listen to that. You see? You see what I'm saying? That's where the confusion is coming from. There is someone working with I don't know, with a group, or you know, and it's not just it's not just the one thing. It's like working with the group. There's something going on with some dating, some people that they're dating. It's confusing. It's confusing. That's why I said it's not just one thing. It's like they work together and they date each other. They see, serial dater. We work together and we also have fun together. But what's being kept in the dark is that there's a health concern. There's some sort of health issue here. And remember, we saw toxic work environment for you. Something about this is affecting you. It says time after time, smile now, cry later. Oh, look, shocked. Look, because look, a lot of people, I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to be shocked. They're going to be shocked because look, somebody could be in a polyamorous, because that's what this is feeling like. A whole group. Remember, they work together and they quote unquote play together. Somebody going to be shocked about this health concern because look, an illusion. Look at all the people around them. Smart man, chain breaker. You're going to get some sort of insight. That's why the confusion is coming from analytical, smart, intelligence. There's something here around the mental, you figuring it out, but feeling confused because there is a lot of moving pieces going on. We even see here illusion. Let me see something here. There's something here. I feel like somebody. I feel like. Let me see. Tell me about this energy over here. I don't don't know where this is going, but it's going somewhere, y'all. Put y'all seatbelts on. You need protection. It feels like you're going to need to be safe. I didn't say that for no reason. And I never say stuff like this. Like, put your seatbelt on. That's not even something that I even say. And needing protection. That's not even something that I say. Like, you know, these are not everyday terms for me. So I'm saying this to say there's something here about needing to be safe. Needing to be protected. Because I feel like someone sleeps around and they may have something. They may have something because they sleep around. And I even feel like the group is even okay with it. It's like, look, they're all okay with it. I feel like this serial dater is like, this is giving me you know, typically I wouldn't take the word polyamorous as literal. But in this reading, I'm taking it literal. I feel like this serial dater, this charmer, is engaged in a polyamorous relationship. That's why I said they work together and they play together. It's a group of them. That's what I feel like is going on here. And they wear a mask. See what else is going on here. Something about this situation. Look, fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. This for you, standing up for yourself. Because remember we saw a toxic work arena. So I don't know. Look, see, yeah, because of drama. So maybe this person, this serial dater, was interested in adding you to the group. They were interested in adding you to the group, y'all. And I saw astral travel at one point. When I grabbed this deck. This is making me feel like this right here, this illusion, this is making me feel like this person is like a manipulator, a charmer. Maybe even something about this person feels, what do you want to tell me about this person? Something about them don't feel right. I mean, look, something feels sinister about this person. That's why I said needing to wear protection, needing to stay safe, dealing with this person. Look, they're getting bad karma. Whoever this person is, they're getting some bad karma. That's why they got this health concern. Because they're a serial dater. They sleep around. They're engaging in, it says, the deception, the Seven of Swords, creating illusions to pull people in. They tried to add you to the group. They tried to add you to the fold. That's why you probably was feeling confused and questioning yourself. No, you were right to feel the way that you were feeling. There was something going on, and this person is going to experience, if they haven't already yet, they're going to experience karma, and it's going to come in the form of some sort of health issue. At least it's going to start. Yeah, it's going to start. See, this is rejection is actually God's protection. You are being protected from whoever this person is. Look, they in their feelings too because they feel rejected by you. This is someone that suffers from depression. Look, under spiritual attack. Could have been under spiritual attack. They are already feeling the heat from it. That's what it was. You were being spiritually attacked. That's why I said I saw the astral projection. This is making me feel like this is something that this person, like they work with this group, and it feels like they do something in the moon, something dark with the moon right there. They do something dark, something spiritual. See, look, keeping you a secret. I feel like keeping you in the dark, and see, keeping you in your head, questioning your sanity. No, it was not in your head, whoever this reading is for. Every reading isn't going to be for everybody, but this is for somebody who was confused. This is making me feel like you guys, some of y'all, I feel like you guys could have been dealing with some sort of like, who is this person? Let me not even say it. Let's just see. Who is this person? They in their feelings now. Who is this person? They got rejected. Well, I knew it. I was going to say a warlock. They're a spiritual warrior. That's who they are. I was going to say a warlock. Who is this person? Some sort of spiritual warrior. You see what I'm saying? That's why you were confused, because you were dealing with a spiritual warrior. They were spiritually attacking you. Look, shocked. Shocked. See, they saw you and was spiritually attacking you. That's why you were feeling confused. Look, illusions, fantasies, a group working together to bring you in. That's why they in their feelings and depressed, because they got instant karma for doing it to you, for trying to come up against you. Look, fighting. You a fighter. You are a fighter. And then that's why Temperance showed up twice. You are Earth Angel. You are Earth Angel. Whatever they were throwing your way, Temperance was collecting it, so it didn't hurt you. Rejection, God's protection. Temperance came in to balance it out. You're going to see justice, because I'm picking up justice. See, that's why the High Priestess still has not showed up, because you had to trust your intuition on this, because you were being spiritually, under spiritual attack. You were being spiritually attacked. And Temperance was stepping in to balance out whatever this person was trying to do to pull you into their illusion, to pull you into this, whatever they got going on. But they got karma for it, though, too. They're getting it. It's starting. Because they're already in depression. They're already in their feelings. We even got here crying, whoever they're connected to, health concerns. So you got depression, you got crying, feelings, health, and then look, horror. They're experiencing horror, shock. I'm hearing, how do you know this? Because of Temperance. Because of Temperance. That's how you know it. Because your angels, the protection that's around you. That's why I said, what's in the dark is going to get revealed to you. And even when you are confused and lost, you still got someone that's going to stand in the gap, that's going to stand in the middle to protect you. Tell me, I want to know more about this for the viewer. And then I'm going to look into this spiritual energy. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. Yeah. There's some grief here. I feel like for some of you, I feel like the reason why there's grief, because I feel like they were trying to stop you from getting what you wanted. There was something going on to try to stop you from getting what you wanted. And we got here the King of Swords. This could be an air sign. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. For some of you, it's like they didn't want you to be happy. Whoever this King of Swords is, they did not want you to be happy. They did something. They was like, I'm not going to let you get what you want. I don't want you to get what you want. This could be an air sign or some sort of X. Some sort of X that you were dealing with. We got Strength card, Leo showing up. Spiritually attacking you. Anything else you need to know about this person? They're a spiritual warrior. That's how you will know them. You will know they're into spirituality. But you don't know that they were spiritually attacking you. This is an air sign or someone that has air in their chart. Someone that's smart and crafty. We got here the Knight of Pentacles showing up. Yeah, slow. I feel like you're slowly coming out of this though. You're going to need time. That's why we saw Temperance showing up. Because it was confusing for you. And even right here with the Six of Wands, I feel like there's something about coming out of this that's going to put you in the spotlight. Because it feels like maybe you have like a story to tell. Because see, here it is right here, the Nine of Swords. And here's the High Priestess. Here's the High Priestess. Having some sort of story to tell. Look, getting recognition. The public eye. I feel like in time, there's something about you coming out of this and getting some sort of recognition as a result of it. Let me see. Tell me more about what's going to happen with the viewer here. Look, told you, Rolling Stone, bad boy. This is someone that's a Christian too. Or they may use biblical verses. Or you heard them talk about Christianity or talk about the Bible. This is a bad boy or a Rolling Stone, a not so good person, a rebellious person that may use Christianity. You may hear them talk about it. See, they're smart. But guess what? They wasn't expecting you to break free. They wasn't expecting someone to stand in the gap and fight on your behalf. I told you justice. Justice. I told you the justice. That's what I'm saying. What's going to be karma for this person? We already see it happening. We already see they already getting bad karma. Let's see what else is going to happen here. Because this is now headed to spiritual court. That's why you saw the angels. The angels, look, let me show y'all the Temperance card that came out twice. Okay, the angels. Because this is a spiritual attack. So they broke spiritual law. So now you got to go to spiritual court. That's why karma, instant karma. Instant karma. Because you messed with an earth angel. For no reason. In order to what? Bring you into the fold, to bring you into their illusions, into their life. This person has some sort of hidden, I feel like some of these people got like a hidden STD or something that they keep quiet about. But the spiritual court is in session. What's going to happen here? We got court is in session. The angels have gone before God, the Most High, on your behalf. Because remember, your angels are standing in the gap. It's like they attacked you. They came for you. And your angels have gone to God. See, look at here. Head in the clouds. See, they here in the clouds. Like, what happened? They like, what happened? Look, see, mad. They mad now. Because why? You aligned yourself with the universe. You're on the right side of this. That's why. Because you don't move like this person does. You move with integrity. This person's head is in the clouds. How did you get out of it? How did you break free? Because of your angels. And because you're aligned with the universe. See, looks can be deceiving. I'm telling y'all, whoever this person is, they may be someone that's like a Christian, but they're really a bad boy, a bad girl. This person presents illusions. That's how they get people and pull people in. They come across like they're great, like they're kind, like they're nice, but really they're a bad person. And court is in session. They're angry now. Now look, dirt digging. This here, look, and this says here, ignoring. This makes me feel like they were trying to do something to you. Like, this is not about just digging up some sort of dirt. I feel like this person was doing some sort of this person was doing some sort of like dirt magic or something. This makes me feel like graveyard. That's what it like, something like this, something like dirt magic or graveyard stuff, something like this. And it's like, look, now you have to pay. Verdict. There's been a verdict here. There's been a verdict, and they're trying to ignore the karma that's coming their way. Because whatever they did in this dirt digging, they made some sort of sacrifice. I wonder where the hangman is at. Let me see. I'm going to look for the hangman. I want to see what's in front of the hangman and what's behind it. Let me see. Because it makes me... Yeah, here we go. Look. You got the Sun card. You got the Two of Pentacles. And guess what? The hangman. It wasn't even that far. I was meant to go look at it. The Two of Pentacles is behind it. See? They were doing something. They did something twice. That's why Temperance is here twice. They did this to you twice. Because the first time, the Temperance stepped in. Because they like, it didn't happen. What happened? Maybe I did it wrong. And then they know you didn't do it wrong. Your angel stepped in. Then they did it the second time. And look, here it is. Action. Instant karma. Your angel said, not today. Not on my watch. You want to try to sacrifice cancer? Oh no, I'm coming for you now. Because they took it to court. They said, God, they tried to attack your earth angel. And God don't like when you mess with his children. They said, God, they tried to attack your earth angel. Well, God probably was like, what? Prove it. Well, they did it the first time. Okay, they did it the first time. You took care of it. God, they did it again. Oh, get them. Get them. Get them. Now we got here the Six of Pentacles here. Something's lopsided. See, the Queen of Cups. They're going to have to come. They're going to have to be given to you. They're going to have to give something to you. The Queen of Cups. You. They're going to have to give you something. To repay. To repay. They're going to have to give you something. They owe you. They owe you. They owe you. So, court succession, verdict, pay up. They're going to have to restore everything that they took from you. They're going to have to pay for it. Everything that they took from you, they're going to have to pay for it. They owe you. Some sort of way, they're going to have to pay it back to you. God's already going to give it back to you. Double for your trouble, because you align with the universe. They're going to have to pay. Don't worry. You all going to be taken care of. You see it already. They stood in. They stood in on your behalf. You're going to be taken care of. Let's see what's next for you. Because they ignored the warning. Because they did it the first time. And they was like, oh, it didn't work. And then they went back and tried it again. Instant karma. Get them. That Knight of Wands. Your angels put fire under them. Look. You see what I'm saying? Now they get karma. I'm over here being so theatric. Dramatic, I mean. What's next for my Cancers? And happy birthday. Whoever birthday it is today, happy birthday. You about to get justice. All of you Cancers, you about to get justice. What's next for y'all? The truth, the Seven of Swords in reverse. See, we started out with it upright. Look, the truth, what was in the dark is coming out. I told you, you're about to get justice, causing confusion, causing chaos. You're going to see this. They ain't going to be able to hide. That's why we saw the Sun card. We saw the Sun card when I went to go look for the Hangman. See, restoration, balance restored in your life, stability restored in your life. Queen of Cups. See, they got to pay up. Oh, we got a Queen of Wands right here. Oh, look, Five of Swords. Fire sign. Oh, who is this? This feels like another player. It feels like another player. It ain't just one. I told you twice. It wasn't just one. Whoever this person was, remember, they got a fold around them. They got a fold around them. There was another person in the picture. The truth, that's what I'm saying. The truth is going to come out. Let's go ahead and let's see. You going to know this person. They ain't going to be able to hide. This person was trying to one-up you. This person was trying to do something to you. They're going to regret it. They're going to be down on their knees. What's that Bible verse? God will make your enemies a footstool. Wait, where's my phone at? You guys know, I wanted to give you the exact verse on it. When your enemies are going to be a footstool. This person going to be down. See, here go that Knight of Wands coming in. I told y'all. And here's that Hangman. Here, see, it was two of them. It was two of them. This could be a Leo with the Sun card. Or Sag. We got fire energy coming in. Leo, Sag. Nevertheless, they're going to be down on their knees. That fire is headed for them. You never win, because they play dirty. You never win when you play dirty. They're going to be on their knees with regret. Because now, justice is being served, and it's already happening. Bad karma. Instant. Catch you later.